the Board of Management has initiated a rehabilitation program. Helpless people, including widows, have received ownership rights to proper housing under this program. By the year 2008, over 600 families have received houses on ownership basis. Another 159 families receive financial help towards acquiring better living on rental basis. Besides this, over 300 families have been given financial help to convert their puggery flats in the ownership. At least 2,000 distressed families are in dire need to have their own shelter and look at WMO PC as their last ray of hope. This grand project was made possible with the help of the sympathetic, warm-hearted and generous people of the community living in Pakistan and abroad. In the year 2007, one of the concepts which emerged from the platform of WMO was that of a vocational training institute which is known as Memon Industrial and Technical Institute, or MITI, which was conceived to be operated on a non-profit basis and to promote and advance the skills on the one hand and to facilitate the less privileged class to earn their living through their skills on the other. MITI would not have seen the light of the day without the persuasion of Haji Abdul Razak Yaqub, the president of WMO, who has taken upon himself to finance the entire project. This idea took the physical shape when a meeting was set with the City Nazim Mustafa Kamal at the venue of the 5th General Assembly meeting along with a delegation that had arrived from India. This project was also discussed in that meeting. Later, the City District Government Karachi granted the possession of a building to WMO. This building is located on 6 acres of land in Kaurangi, the largest industrial region of Karachi. Under WMO's administration, the construction and finishing work began on this unfinished building, having constructed area of 136,000 square feet under the chairmanship of Mr. Shehzad. Along with his team, Mr. Shehzad has accepted the challenge of starting the MITI within the shortest possible time and is still going on with great vigor and enthusiasm. As soon as the MITI will become functional, the youth of the society will gain access to such a vocational institution from where they could learn and acquire skills to cope with the ever-advancing technology. Memon Medical Institute, MMI, is such a splendid achievement of the Memon Health Foundation that its significance and real potential will only be realized in the coming years. Built on 11.5 acres of land, the MMI will become synonymous with quality health care. This hospital, which has entered into the last phase of finishing, will be providing services in the year 2009. It was made possible by the unwavering support of the WMO in its initial stage. The waiting lounge in the WMO House, Karachi, is always bustling with people in dire need. From the problems of impediments in education to residential problems, healthcare expenditures, there are numerous tragedies which plague the lives of common people. The officials of WMO lend their ears to every plea for help one by one and try to resolve their problems in such a way that their self-respect is never hurt. Under the administration of the Pakistan chapter of WMO, a new microfinancing project has also been started. Following the Grameen Bank model, small-scale loans on easy installments are being granted to people so that they may not only receive some support to bounce back on their feet, but also that the payback wouldn't become a burden on them. Under the Rozgar scheme, the WMO has decided to give finance for loading pickups. This scheme is designed with the classic Chinese proverb in mind. Give a man a fish and feed him for a day. Teach him how to fish and feed him for life. The youth of any country is its real backbone, which ultimately determines the prospects of its progress and its standing among the nations of the world in future.
We plan to develop teams of emerging leaders and inculcate sense of identity in them as we are facing identity crisis, identity being a culture, language and religion. We also provide career counseling according to their abilities and willingness. We have been working on different events like the cricket trials were being held to develop World Memon Organization 11. Even we are working for the youth convention to gather the youth and to make them aware of the current crisis.
Young Leaders Achievement Program was arranged to inculcate leadership qualities in the youth of the community, which was very successful. Cricket is a very popular sport in the whole country, and especially among the youth of Karachi. For that purpose, hundreds of Memon youth were invited to participate in all-day cricket trials. For this purpose, the services of the former A-class cricketer, Mr. Aftab Baloch, were acquired.
As far as this trial is concerned, I am observing them in a proper way. I see great potential in them. We will select the best of them and will form 8 different teams. Finally, they will participate in a tournament which will be organized by WMO.
After such shining stars on the horizon of cricket as Hanif Mohammad, Sadiq Mohammad, Muhammad Shoaib and Iqbal Qasim, very soon many other Memon youth would shine in the global cricket arena and bring fame and recognition to their country and the community. WMO is very well aware of the affairs and problems of women. To facilitate women in the development of professional skills, receiving higher education, and to empower them for future challenges is one of the top priorities of the WMO.
We are working on several projects such as women empowerment, unemployment, helpline and website development. The idea is women empowerment is obviously to empower women and especially housewives. The idea of helpline is to provide access to all Memons in case of any emergency, and we are working on the database of such a program. Unemployment is a major problem, as you all know, and we have a very well developed program to provide our youth, our Memon youth, employment. Whatever we do or whatever we are planning to do would be uploaded on our website.
The WMO wants to see dynamic and energetic women in its ranks to achieve that goal.
The vision of the Ladies Wing WMO was to encourage the Memon ladies to come forward and join hands with the organization. By these activities, the Ladies Wing is trying to enlighten and bring awareness among Memon sisters, which will be beneficial to their families. Since we wanted to help Memon ladies, we have formed committees, Jahiz Committee, Marriage Bureau, microfinance, scholarships, assistance, financial to needy people, and we also have zakat funds.
The elders of the community had lighted the candles instead of cursing the darkness decades ago. The light which has been illuminating millions of people and many generations since then. Educational institutions are spreading knowledge. Hospitals are serving to give relief to the sick. Women are studying and grooming their skills, which guarantee them a happy and prosperous future. Seeds sown by the far-sighted elders have grown into stalwart trees, blossoming with flowers and bending with fruits. WMO will be a ray of hope for the humanity. It is a promise from the Memons. The beacon of light, led by the present leadership of WMO, will go on spreading the goodness. The best of the people are those who believe in living for others.
वर्ल्ड मेमन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की ऊंची शान है